Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're back with another team outlook. This time it's the Minnesota Twins. Blake, their offseason, in my opinion, did not go to plan, or maybe it did if they were just choosing not to spend. They lost Max Kepler, Kyle Farmer, Manuel Margot, Carlos Santana, Caleb Thielbar, and Anthony DeSclafani. And they added Danny Colombe, Ty France, Harrison Bader, and Mike Ford to a minor league deal. Uh, Man, just a tough off season. I feel like this division is wide open, Blake, and they just, in my opinion, didn't do enough. But we'll get into it a little bit later. But Blake, what's your initial feelings about this off season when it comes to the Twins?
Well, the Twins have never really been like historic spenders, right? Like it's like a more like draft develop type of organization. But in a year where the Cleveland Guardians are projected to take a big step back, and then you have obviously the White Sox are in there, and you have the Royals on the rise and the Tigers on the rise. I would have thought they would have done a little more here. Just added a little bit more punch to that offense, but obviously this team comes down to the health of Byron Buxton and Royce Lewis, and Royce Lewis is already banged up. He banged up his hamstring in spring, so it just seems like that guy can't catch a break. But it's going to rely on a lot of those two. Those two, if they can stay healthy, they should have an all right offense. But if they don't, it's going to be pretty thin.
Yeah, and you didn't even mention Carlos Correa's health either. So
Yeah,
we'll get
that's
over that
true.
lineup right now.
Yep.
It's Wallner, Correa, Buxton, Larnick, Miranda, Jeffers, Castro, France, and Julian. And then on the bench, it's Vasquez, Gasper, Martin, Austin Martin, and Harrison Bader. They do have Royce Lewis probably not making the open day lineup because of that hamstring injury. That's going to hurt right away.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, I mean, I think there were some guys that underperformed a year ago. I think that health is a huge question for this team, but I do think the rotation's good enough to win games. It's Pablo Lopez, Joe Ryan, Bailey Ober, Simon Woods Richardson, and Chris Paddock. In the bullpen, they have Duran, Jack Sands, Alcala, Colombe, Topa, Misowicz, and Varland. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think that they're going to be in it, in my opinion, but they definitely didn't do enough just to run away with the division.
I agree. I agree. They had a chance. This had they had an opportunity for this division to be theirs to lose, and it still could be. It still could be theirs to lose with the pitching, like you mentioned. But I think the what the Tigers did this offseason and what the Royals continue to build, I think it's a lot closer. Like I think this division is going to be very close, and it's probably going to come down to the wire who ends up taking this division. I think it's a big missed opportunity for the Twins here, in this division because, like I said, this could have been theirs to lose.
Yeah, and we've talked about it a time or two, and we'll go over the standings now. They have the Twins on top here
Yeah,
by a game. It's Twins, Tigers, Royals, Guards, and then White Sox. Um, and they think they're a 54% chance to make the playoffs. I wouldn't disagree with that, being that they're in the AL Central and they get to play the White Sox all those times. And a year ago, I, in my opinion, the Royals and the Tigers snuck in because of that.
yeah,
And that's not discrediting the Royals or the Tigers. They have to win those games. But yeah, when you get to play the White Sox that many times and they were the worst team in MLB history, it's going to help your case to make the playoffs. With that said, I do think the Twins on paper, outside of the Royals, I think the Royals are my favorite, but it's like flip a coin. And it's,
yeah.
I guess it need to be a three-way type of coin, but I mean, I, I can't choose between the Royals, Tigers, and Twins. And then there's the Guardians who were great last year, and then they're going to look different this year. We
Yeah.
just don't know what we're getting out of them. So it's a wide open division. With that said, they have them over 84 wins, 83.9, so 84 wins, and I I'm gonna have to go. I think I'm gonna go under.
Yeah. I'm
I
gonna go under
think
too.
that I think the health. I just it really scares me. Their core of Buxton, Correa, and Royce Lewis. There's just been too many injuries for me to sit here and go. This is the clear cut favorite. I do like them on paper. I think they can get there on paper.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm not hoping for injuries. obviously, but it's part of the game. It's part of what happens, and until they can prove that they can stay on the field more than they have, I'm gonna have to go against them here just because the Tigers, Royals, and Guardians, um, have are going to be right in the thick of things as well. They're not a clear cut
Yeah.
a favorite, and as far as making the playoffs, they have a 54% chance. I'm going to actually have them missing the playoffs as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick them to miss the playoffs. I'm gonna take the under as well. I think I if I had to pick a team right now, I think the Royals win this division. I think they are the favorite to win this division for in my eyes. 42%, that's a little low for me. Um, yeah, this division is probably the most wide open division in baseball for me. You just don't know what you're gonna get, like you said, from the Guardians, and everyone gets to play the White Sox. So, it's gonna be interesting to see. I like the Twins pitching, like you mentioned, and yeah, that the health just scares the the crap out of me. So, yeah, I'm gonna go the under and miss the playoffs.
Alrighty, guys. Well, that's gonna do it for this one. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. As always, we appreciate you guys for listening and watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Later.